Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and
The following contest is a singles contest, and it is scheduled for one fall.
we have a little bit of different surroundings as we are now in Granite City.
Please welcome Johnny Kincaid.
Woo! And we are at Pro Wrestling Epic. Gonna take a break for IWA Productions as we've featured a lot of them lately. Not because, not because we're partial towards IWA Productions. It's just that a lot of promotions were not able to run lately. We had to go to one of the few promotions that did. Hence why we had been showcasing a lot of IWA production matches on PWCI this week. And here we are at Epic, and in the ring is the super senior Johnny Kincaid in singles action.
And introducing his opponent, Anakin. I have not yet turned to the dark side, Murphy.
And coming out as the opponent, Anakin Murphy. These two have tangled before. And here they are in a one-on-one contest here at Granite City. This is the Route 66 flea market. It is quite the windy day. Very windy day. Kind of afraid we'd get blown away or something. Anakin Murphy, the rookie, heading his way towards the ring. In this one-on-one contest. There are shows happening this weekend. Now that we're in post-election times, hopefully it's not Joe Biden that's president, because doggone it, that'll be the, I think the end of the professional wrestling industry will occur if,
Again, the referee for this contest is
Austin West, the referee. Yeah, Biden's president right now. You can kiss pro wrestling goodbye because you ain't gonna go to a nationwide lockdown. Anyway.
Looks like you need to lay off of him.
He eats salad. I know what you're actually here for, okay? See Crime Fighter over there? Come on, come on.
What about it?
Crime Fighter!
What?
Get a shot of this, all right?
I got a shot of it.
It's here for, right? You wanted a picture with the champion.
I have a belt, you don't. Anakin Murphy rolls him up. Wow, Johnny Kincaid seeking my attention for some reason. Heel kick to the face of Johnny Kincaid. And Murphy lines it up. Kind of an uppercut. And Johnny Kincaid. Oh, wow. Hair pull and a trip at the same time. Goes for the cover. And only a 2 count. Well, it's getting cold outside, and a lot of places are shutting down for the winter because indoor events are not being allowed in too many places, despite what the governor is trying to do. More and more businesses are defying the governor's executive orders due to the lack of enforcement mechanism. He's certainly making a lot of threats, but does he have the tools he needs to back them up? A lot of people say no, he does not, but he's making all these public comments to make people think he does. So we shall have to see how things progress. And Johnny Kincaid has a hold of Anakin Murphy. And a takedown. Thought he was going for a Northern Light suplex, but he goes for the takedown instead. Wind is blowing briskly here in Granite City. Murphy sent for the ride. Swing and a miss by Kincaid. Hops over. Kincaid tries to roll out Anakin Murphy, but holds on and hits a clothesline.
Yeah, you got it. Definitely got it.
Turns him over, goes for the cover, and only a 2 count. Johnny Kincaid says he's the future of Pinfall Wrestling Association. Ended up losing badly to one Zero Hype Guy Smith, the 20-year veteran. There's a cover and only a 2 count. And Kincaid doing push-ups on the head and the back of Anakin Murphy. New Way Pro on November the 7th in Indiana, Terre Haute, Indiana. I may have to make the drive out there if that's the only one of the few shows that are actually running. We'll see. We've not featured New Way Pro on this program before. It's just right across the board, but it's way out of the way for me. St. Louis Anarchy at the Knights of Columbus Hall. We believe that's going to happen in Alton on November the 7th. They're also running the 20th. World League Wrestling in Troy, Missouri at the Race Wrestling Academy. I'm looking to attend that event. May get some footage to show on this program in future weeks. Johnny Kincaid tries for a superplex, but Murphy shoos him away. Goes for the crossbody, caught. Kincaid was waiting for him, and there's a rib breaker. Rib breaker by Kincaid. Some of the time that would put somebody away, especially someone with as little body fat as one. Anakin Murphy, belly to belly, suplex by the super senior. Gonna pick him. Oh, wow! Boy, just gripped him and just snapped him backward. Kind of a snap gut-wrench suplex. And now he's going for the belly to belly. Murphy breaks free. Goes in. Pick up. Kind of
You're not.
form of a kind of the form of a fallaway slam. I think he was going for a power slam, but he just like, as soon as he was making the motion, he just released them as he was going over. Both men slugging it out.
Don't nobody watch that shit no more.
Murphy stumbling. Goes for the chop.
Unless you're about this tall.
Elbow to the back of the head. And Kincaid really laying in the offense on Anakin Murphy. Sends him for the ride. Pick up. Oh! Hurricane Rana. Oh, flying head scissors from Murphy. Ducks under. Forearm shot to the face. Another forearm shot. Knee to the chin from Anakin Murphy. Off the ropes. Ooh. Forearm shot to the back of the head.
Two.
That's only a 2. Kincaid stumbles back to his feet. Murphy kicks to the thighs. Shot to the under the chin, maybe the throat. Swing and a miss. Power slam.
1, 2, 2.
Kincaid trying to put away Anakin Murphy. Kind of a snap motion, but Murphy's hanging in. Johnny Kincaid. Just gonna go for a running power slam, and Murphy slips out. What? Murphy! Crucifix! Couldn't get the shoulders down. Couldn't get the shoulders down. Trying for that pinning combination. Here comes Kincaid. Fireman's carry. Murphy maneuvers.
Octopus!
Anakin Murphy has locked in the octopus off the fireman's carry. That is Tajiri's move. And he taps!
Here is your winner via submission, Anakin Murphy.
I have not seen Tajiri get a submission off the octopus, but Anakin Murphy just got one in 8 minutes flat. I've seen the octopus by Tajiri many, many times. This is the first time I've seen anybody tap to the octopus. But Anakin Murphy gets a big win here at Pro Wrestling Epic. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll have another match following the look at the weekend schedule. Stay tuned to PWCI. Professional wrestling, entertaining action that attracts a crowd and provides excitement at a fair or festival. The right promotion will have professionally trained talent with professional grade ring gear and equipment. Fairgoers will want to see more of them and attend ticketed events in the area. Bring in the wrong promotion, not vetting their credentials, you could wind up with an embarrassing disaster. The talent may have no ring gear, little or no professional training, aren't family friendly, and perform so poorly you wish they'd return to the backyard they came from. Burned organizers won't chance bringing in pro wrestling ever again, shutting out legitimate promoters. And the fairgoers, if they want to see professional wrestling, will only go to WWE events. If you want live professional wrestling at your fair festival, don't get burned. Check their credentials before you book. A public service announcement from the St. Louis wrestling community. Visit our website, stlwrestling.livejournal.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, guest ring announcing this next contest that is one fall. Introducing first, from Hannibal, Missouri, he is the Strangler, Roy Lewis.
All right.
How was that?
Always nice to
I'm no Robert
ring announce a match once in a while at an event. coming to the ring, the Strangler Roy Lewis from Hamilton, Missouri. He is a force to be reckoned with. Old school, all the way. He's been played a more prominent role in the Midwest wrestling scene over the past few months. And we're going to see him in action here as he has been making an impact wherever he goes. The sun is setting here in Granite City, Missouri, Illinois, on the Illinois side of the river. Of course, it's bordering. We're in the St. Louis metro area, of course, northern suburbs. And we're going to have a rematch from PWA's Halloween here at Pro Wrestling Epic.
And his opponent from Springfield, Illinois, he is Connelly.
Connelly.
This is a 10-minute time limit.
Connelly, formerly known as handsome Dan Liplock, did not like what he saw looking in the mirror one day and decided Dan Liplock is dead. I am going to be myself from now on. Connelly to take on Roy Lewis. And this is a rematch from Halloween. These were the first two men in the 10-man gauntlet that was ultimately won by IJ Sweet. Quite an unlikely outcome that was. But these were first two men in the match.
Actually, already did.
First two men in the match. Lewis went after Connelly's manager, tag team partner, Stephen Bishop. Lewis caused some, or at least been able to sow dissension in between Connelly and Bishop, causing Connelly to lose the match. And Roy Lewis advanced over Connelly and then advanced over Stephen Bishop, who has re-injured one of his legs. Re-injured one of his knees. So, no Bishop here. It's on neutral ground. Connelly and Lewis one-on-one. And Connelly grabs a front face lock on Roy Lewis, the Strangler, here at Pro Wrestling Epic at the Route 66 Flea Market in Granite City. Connelly rolls out, trying to reverse that hold and gets it. I talked about the shows this weekend. A little beyond that, there's not a lot coming after this weekend, but from what we have, Strictly Insane Pro Wrestling in Sims, Illinois. That's just east of Mount Vernon. At the community center, we once featured Strictly Insane Pro Wrestling. That's on November the 14th. Then Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling comes to Ramsey, Illinois. on November the 20th at the Route 51 Roadhouse. Ramsey is in Fayette County on Route 51 in between Pana and Vandalia. So it's just north of Vandalia, south of Pana. And that's happening on Friday night the 20th as Roy Lewis takes a bite out of Connelly. Then the next day on the 21st, they go to the Casa Loma Ballroom in St. Louis, Missouri. That's the 21st. IDOA Productions will be running Thanksgiving weekend in Mount Vernon. It is an indoor show at the Old Edison School. Unfortunately, masks will be required, I guess, depending on how the Sangamon County Court rules. Raylene Grischow has to consider a contempt of court filing that was put in by Darren Bailey on October the 22nd. Similar to one that was aired for Clay County, but because the case is in Sangamon County. And Grischow says the Clay County ruling is still in effect. It stands. She will not overturn it. We shall have to see what progresses. But the fears of COVID-19 cases increasing is making things worse here. Just don't need the nonsense from certain people. And Connelly throws off Lewis. Look at this. Lewis. Side suplex. And Lewis came back to his feet. Tried to take over on Connelly.
5 minutes have elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
And Russian leg sweep by Lewis. And ties up. Kind of an abdominal stretch, but on the mat, so to speak. Not quite. Now he rolls him up. Nope, just a one. And Connelly with a clubbing forearm to the back of Roy Lewis, the Strangler. Goes for the waistlock. Gut wrench suplex. Nicely done by Connelly. As I mentioned earlier, the shows this weekend, New Way Pro in Terre Haute, Indiana on November the 7th. St. Louis Anarchy at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Alton. And World League Wrestling in Troy, Missouri at the Race Wrestling Academy on November the 7th. That's all happening this Saturday. Support your local independent promotion if you can. Visit the St. Louis Wrestling community at stlwrestling.livejournal.com if there are any changes to the schedule. And there certainly has been with St. Louis Anarchy. They've had to postpone a number of times. And Roy Lewis caught Connelly.
7 minutes have elapsed. 3 minutes remain.
There is a 10-minute time limit on these matches.
Yes.
We're gonna have 5 more minutes, baby!
No, 10.
Well, if time expires, I'm going to be asking for 10 more minutes, not 5. Anyway. Connelly puts Roy Lewis on the top rope. Of course, we only have 5 more minutes in this program, so we can't go an extra 10 minutes. Anyway. Lewis slugs away on Connelly. He's trying to knock Connelly off the top. Connelly fighting, trying to stay up there. Headbutt, and Connelly stumbles to the mat. But Connelly gets back on his feet and stops. Lewis! Gut-wrench suplex off the middle rope. And The Strangler is
re-injured that knee.
Strangler is down on the mat, and by the way, Lewis did hurt his knee at Pinfall Wrestling Association. Did suffer a knee injury.
Triangle.
May have re-aggravated it here, but Lewis goes for the triangle choke, trying to end this thing while he can and not put his knee at any more risk. Referee counting. Now Lewis pinned himself with this move once against the great Cardini. And Connelly with a powerbomb. And the Strangler, Roy Lewis, is down. Goes for the cover. Oh! That's it! And Connelly looks like he's surprised he got the 3 count right there.
Here's your winner, Connelly.
8 minutes and 10 seconds. Connelly wins it with a powerbomb. Connelly surprised he got the pinfall on that. I think that surprised a lot of people. And look at Connelly. Whoa! Benched his loss a week ago, but looks like these two are not done. These two are not done. They're slicking it out on the mat. Referee can't break this up. These two have not had enough of each other. And Lewis goes in. Connelly slugging away on the Roy Lewis. Here comes people from the locker room. Trying to get these two separated. Connelly wants more, but Mephisto, the promoter, is in there trying to keep these parties separated. Get the order restored. I don't think we've heard the last of this at all. Yeah, there's going to be another encounter, I assure you, somewhere down the line. Well, that will do it for this edition of PWCI this week at Pro Wrestling Epic. We'll have a few more matches from that event next week here on the program. But until next time, next week's Veterans Day on November 11th, so salute your military veterans. Have a good night, everybody.